Okay. Testing. So far, we're looking good. I'm not dropping any frames. It says I'm around 9,000 kbps. I'm not sure what kbps stands for, but it's like how much I'm putting out. And it's all green. So I do think shutting down my computer, yeah, round 3. I do think shutting down my computer was, it might have solved the issue. My computer probably just needed a little nap. She was tired, she was overworked. Hopefully now we can finally play some more Metaphor. My best friend, she just texted me. It's actually her birthday on Friday. We might be hanging out on Thursday. I have not gotten her a present yet. Do need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna get her. She's pretty easy to shop for, though. Wait, shit. Wait, what? Let me take these off of... playlist. Let me fix this title now that it's working. Metaphor is the game that I'm playing. Want it to be part of this playlist. Birthdays, yeah. I have no idea what I'm gonna get her. I could. There's this very expensive and nice brand called House of CB, and their dresses are supposed to be like fucking incredible. And I wouldn't normally spend that much money on a present, but it could be her Christmas present combined. I don't know though, because some of the dresses are like, the dresses range from like, you can probably find something on there for like under 150, like 120 to like, some of the dresses are like $500. But I trust that she wouldn't choose a $500 dress.
Stay there.
Still, I don't know, like that's a lot of money to spend on a present, and I don't really have like a ton of money now, but I know that she would love that. God, damn clothes are so expensive. What the fuck? Yeah, they fucking are. What do I do? Oil perch. Okay. Maybe let's do some quests.
What now?
How do I fast travel? You can do the dungeon now?
Alright then.
What dungeon? RV to fast travel. Where do I Let's see. World map.
Where to?
The dungeon outside of the city. That's part of a quest. But where do I activate the quest? I don't see it on the map.
Really?
Can either talk to the person or walk out the gate. Where do I go to walk out the gate?
Alright then.
Let's go.
Smila Street? Is that where I go?
But
Close your A. Oh, close.
What am I gonna do?
I love it.
how fun.
Well, I'll not loiter in a
Backwards.
storm.
How fun.
I love it.
What am I gonna do?
Close your A. Oh, close.
But come off it. Hey! Yep.
Okay. Nice. Check map.
All right then.
Oh, now we can fast travel there. How nice. Wrong one.
All right then. All right then.
So we don't need to go there?
Let's go.
Come off it. Hey! Yep.
Check the map.
Here's where we are now. And right there's a labyrinth.
So we're going to the corridor, or are we
Here's where
going
we
to
are.
the...
Here's where we are now. Here's where we are now.
I'm
Here's
confused
where
where
we
we're
are
going.
now.
Tis something.
That's interesting.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
Thank you so much,
The
my
party
guide.
at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
Okay then. Got it. Okay then. Let's go.
I wouldn't use a mage or a healer here. Oh. Well, I can change that. Switch
What
out
now?
main character to another class.
Seeker!
Nice. Yeah, enemies become enraged when they see mage healer. Oh. I already did this area, I think.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Nice work.
What
Wait,
now?
how can I check if I already did it? I think I already did it. I remember going to this dungeon, though. Yeah. How can I check if I did finish it? Yeah, that's okay.
What now? What now?
I need to slay the man-eater Mandra in the Tradia Desert, located south of the Grand Trad. Maybe I'll just do that. Do you have a prior save? Yeah, this is the save.
Hmm? That's right.
Oh, wait. This already takes the time? I thought it doesn't take the time because I didn't open the door before.
Okay
here.
then. Got it.
So can I not fast travel out of here? Oh.
What now?
That's fine.
What now?
I can just load the initial save. Just go to the Tradia Desert.
What now?
That's fine. I can just go here.
Say there.
That's why they were getting so mad. I did do that with a mage. Pepe laugh.
All right then.
Let's go.
I do remember them getting enraged, but I just kind of brute forced it, you know?
Hey,
Yeah, they'd be angry. That's true. So I can do the quest here.
this place. Let's go.
Yes.
Mangela.
Just a sec.
So apparently. Well then,
Yes.
Is that the monster that we're fighting? Or is that just a random monster in the desert? Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real battle to begin.
Everything's pretty standard.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through!
Great job!
Right there.
Forward! Time for some close cover. Come on!
There they are.
Forward! Dad!
Right there.
All right, how's that?
There they are.
I can kill a bunch of sandworms.
Great moves
Okay.
back
Right there.
Come on!
hey, good one.
Just remind me of those stupid
see the
fucking
enemy.
worms from the Cold Steel
Yeah,
series.
nice work.
There they are.
Charging in! Let's push through!
Great moves back there.
My archetype's
Forward!
abilities feel stronger.
I would like to kill some bigger enemies
Right
and
there.
use some SP.
Time for some close cover.
Spotted.
Dad! Forward! Come on! Dad!
Something.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
A sturdy greatsword that forged from the desert ores / warrior.
I see the enemy.
Charging in! All right, how's that? Come on! All right, how's that?
Right there.
I am quite
right,
leveled
did
for
it!
this place.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through! All right, how's that?
Look. All right.
Stay present and focus.
Yeah,
Get
let's
ready.
fuck it up.
Come forth, royal soul! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight. No
That's your
holding
opening,
back.
Captain.
I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
Is ever
For all the great
strive fall! I crush
Mockingbird got them right
I'll
in their
show you
weak
the
spot.
essence by this power! Ice!
Now, what I call upon royal power within.
with us?
Oh, power of heroes!
We're kind of fucking it up.
Strength is fading.
Stroll.
Come
they
forth,
got you with
royal
multiple
soul.
ailments.
Warrior. Hack and slash.
Rusted weapon.
Not bad.
Home.
Not bad at all.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Close to one tuning in. I want to actually use
However-
my SP though. Especially if I'm going all the way here using time.
Even so.
Yes.
Right.
What do you think?
Say,
We didn't use like any SP. So I would like to do a little
At last.
fighting.
There they are.
Pretty small area.
Forward! Time for some close combat. Forward! Time for some close.
This is
A preemptive strike.
we make the first move.
Nate! Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Warrior!
That's your opening, Captain.
Hack and slash!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
On it.
Right there.
Stay sharp.
What now?
It just feels like such a waste of SP and shit.
I see the enemy.
Impressive as ever.
Let's stash that somewhere
There they
safe.
are.
Come on!
I
Right
need
there.
this.
Are there any
foes
stronger
have
enemies
fallen.
here? No ball for the week. What a waste, dude. What's this? There's a chest. Got one chest, so there's a chest over there. Where am I? Oh, I need to go right. Get the chest, I think. Yeah.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through!
That was brilliant.
There they are.
Alright, how's that?
Good job.
I see the enemy.
Thesaurus!
Right there.
Charging in!
I shall
There
strike.
they are.
This is how I
Alright.
Not bad.
And with this.
I see the enemy.
Forward!
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Right there.
I think they see us.
I see the enemy.
I imagine that would be of use.
Right there.
Yeah, nice work.
There they are.
That's such a waste
impressive.
of SP, though.
I see the enemy.
Not.
Time for some close combat.
Let me get this.
There they are.
Hey, come on.
Skill.
Right there.
Forward! Come on!
Looks like we're safe for now.
There they are.
Time for some close combat.
That was brilliant. Very impressive.
Ooh, I can definitely fight, huh?
Right there.
Incoming!
I'm sorry.
Get down.
Oh.
Someone, help it back up.
What a shame.
Great
slow.
job, everyone.
What?
Talk about a close call.
No holding
Fuck.
back. Hack and slash. What?
Roll, you gotta aim better than that.
My bad.
Still stands.
Wasn't enough.
Oh
Someone
my
get him back on
god.
his feet.
So this is where it ends.
My bad. That happened to me a lot
champion.
after you left, Fee. Last time. I didn't know that was out there, LMAO.
We found something.
Okay. So do not linger as long as I did.
There they are.
Moral of the story.
Hey, good one.
I see the enemy.
Or if you see him run, don't engage.
Did it!
There they are.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Right there.
Charging in!
That was brilliant.
Just don't fight that enemy.
Exemplary.
I see the enemy.
Come and get.
Forward!
Impressive as ever.
Oh, Monko.
They saw us!
There they are.
Toes, everyone!
Push through! Alright, how's that?
Hey! Great job!
Right there.
Charging in!
That was brilliant.
Time for some close combat. Charging in!
All right, we did it!
Time for some close combat.
Amazing!
There they are.
Is it even worth it to do what I'm doing?
Right there.
Come on!
They see us! Amazing! Great
There
moves
they
out
are.
there.
How much
I knew you could do
XP is
it.
for a level up? What if I fight him? What if I beat him? Think about all the XP. Is there nothing this way? You can check under status menu.
Yep.
Still get sizable amount of XP and money. There we go then.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
Even this guy?
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Maybe I can take him.
Right there.
Charging in! Let's push through!
This
No,
won't
I
stop
can't.
us.
Okay, I'll run away. I think I need to get the preemptive if I do.
Bad. Let's get him some healing.
Still stuck.
But it seems like I cannot.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Better conserve.
How do I run? Raise defenses, pass, heal turn, LB. Nice.
Now, flee!
This poison racks my body. Is there no cure?
What now?
Okay, well that satisfied my curiosity of never wanting to go back. I mean, I guess technically I could. If I didn't get the... Surely it wouldn't... Surely I could beat him if I got the preemptive. Surely. I could do enough damage in
Looks like they found us.
16 turns. Because 8. If I get the weak... If I find his weakness, and I get the one more, surely.
Good. I think we lost them.
I want to. It sucks that there's nothing more in this.
I see the enemy.
Come on!
Impressive as ever.
Right there.
Hey, good one.
Not even go this
I am
way.
cleansed of poison. What a relief.
I see the enemy.
Alright, how's that?
Great job.
There they are.
All right, we did it.
Such a waste of time, dude.
I see the enemy.
This game's intense hard mode is
That might be of use later.
slog. I'm griefing goblin orcs.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
I am not playing on hard mode. Thank goodness for that.
Right there.
That was brilliant.
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Hey, good one.
Let's go back. You did the quest though, which gives you courage. Yeah, I suppose. I just feel like I should be using the time. Wait, no, I don't want to go back into the desert. Stop. Let me go home.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
To be fair, you can't do much yet. Yeah. Is that a really early quest? I just beat the cathedral, lol. Yeah, I'm pretty early on in the game. I'm only like 10 hours in. I like how they eat dinner together every night. That's nice.
So,
Guess we're splitting up.
Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Is the king gonna wake up, or the prince gonna wake up, and is he gonna be in our party at some point? That'd be cool if he was.
Well then.
There is not a second,
Say there.
Oh. I can see what people did. Oh, I like that. Like Persona. Spend time in Labyrinth. Went to Regathal Grand Cathedral. Went to Tradia Desert. Went to Bliga Corridor.
Isn't that? Say there.
All right then.
Let's go.
So Monster Quest, yeah. What if they use his body like a Moog thing? That would be pretty crazy. Go turn the quest first before anything. Nice. Ownage.
We did it.
After slaying the target, Maneater Mangela, I reported back to the recruitment center and collected the bounty. Nice.
All right.
Very cool
Amazing.
and exciting. Monster Hunter. Okay.
Hmm. Really?
Healer Archetype to 10. Okay. So let's just go hang out with people. We could do Stroll. Gallica is story-based, right, Fee? I would assume that's story-based. Or we could do Hulkenberg for Knight. I would like to do Maria for Healer. Gallica is story-based. Okay, so we can only do Stroll or Hulkenberg. Will we have time to do all of them? Or will we have to pick and choose? Anyone you can hang out with has a red handshake symbol.
ah, 'tis you. Hail. The truth is,
I had time to do all of them. Nice.
I see. All right.
Nice.
All right. Certainly.
Well,
Nice.
Surely you jest.
Oh.
Rotanth?
Nice. Speak of the devil.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. We were friends.
Absurd.
You! What?
Yes. And? Whoops.
What a dick. I take it back. He's a dick.
Sorry.
Listen.
Sad. Choosing the wrong ones. I suppose I need to do it less, I need to do less lukewarm answers. I'm trying to not stir the pot by giving decent answers, but I suppose I should try to see what I can do.
I have not the luxury of regret.
I still ranked up though. Reduces the magic of cost of studying the Knight lineage. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Ooh, nice.
Pardon me.
Very well. Yes.
Ugh. Gotta choose better answers. Sure. You only really get extra mag points by answering correctly. It doesn't affect bond. Oh, I like that. Wait, let me see what everyone else does. I didn't realize this was a thing. Brigitte, most people helped out at the Hushed Honeybee Inn. So maybe I should do that. Is it, how does this work? Is the top what they do the most? How can I see what percentage people did of what? Because it said spend time in town, but what percentage of people helped out at the Hushed Honeybee Inn? What percentage of people heard a story? Most people probably didn't do the quest for Brigitte at that point. Okay. So I'll just do this first.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Ah, just you.
I'm in.
Now then. Now then.
Feed it, play it, generally take care of it until I return. Oh, the puppy that we heard.
What?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's why.
Why?
I see.
That's right.
I want to know her name, though.
I see now.
She's so cute.
Why?
Utterly naive. Speaking of,
The hero of legend. Well, I am a JRPG protagonist, so I could be the reincarnation.
you.
I mean, social hierarchy. It exists in our world also.
As it is.
Nice.
Yet still they oppose me.
Reduces the mad cost of studying the merchant lineage. Nice.
Farewell.
I like that it doesn't. It only affects how much mag you get based off of your answers.
See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I also like that Brigitte you can visit at night. It makes sense because after hours. And it gives us something to do at night.
Well then.
I haven't seen the girl Maria around this place. I would love to go spend time with Maria because she's the healer class, and I would love to amp that up. Some time in the labyrinth, spend time in town. Kind of do whatever. Stroll. Maria.
Say there.
Let's go visit Stroll. Sure, why not? With Stroll, you will need to unlock. With Stroll, you will unlock his next class. That sounds quite useful.
Yeah. Thanks a bunch.
Did you end up using Stroll in your final party? I'm assuming you have options of people to switch in and out. So maybe leveling up Stroll is kind of useless. Or I guess you said you had the time to do everything, everyone. So even if I don't have the time to do everyone, I'll have the time to do most of everyone. Yeah, I use Stroll. Nice. I like his hair, especially in contrast with his skin color. That's like super cool. It also kind of complements his skin tone color because both are very cool toned.
No.
That's a very cool model.
Truth
I also
is,
switched out my party a lot. Maybe I'll try to switch out my party a lot also. Use everyone.
no.
Yes.
That's a very privileged take. That could be you tomorrow, you know? Gotta empathize.
What?
No.
Worry not.
Hang on.
Stop.
Go deck him in the face. We'll get more magic for it.
I'm sorry.
Not magic, mag.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Wait.
Ooh,
Taking that into account.
money. Let's go find it.
Yeah. Hey, so,
No.
thank you.
Nice. That's smart of his father to put his inheritance somewhere else.
Now, a new power.
Of course I'd like you to come, but
This party can now study the sword master. Ooh. Especially if he gains prestige, then he can help his people more. Especially because he's so devoted to the people.
Really?
What is it? Amazing. Fancy it.
They may need
All right then.
no quests, no quests, no quests. Okay, so I guess we just need to do something. What is everyone else doing? Helped out the Hushvian, heard a story from long ago. Do you have a recommendation, Fee, of a stat that I should focus on? Level up a skill?
Amazing. Amazing.
Talk to the guy at the front gate.
All right,
like
then.
left of the front gate. Okay.
Go.
But... come off it.
Now, how did I wa-
Come off it.
One skill left. This guy?
Wind up here.
That one, yes. Nice.
I wonder.
My thanks.
Imagination.
Long ago.
Come on!
Yeah, ancestors are pretty respected. A big part of
Nevertheless.
like Asian culture, I feel like. Or not just Asian culture, obviously, other cultures too, but definitely more than America. Or what is common in America, I should say.
Oh, yeah?
Nice. A good fairy.
Oh my.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Imagination, vapid,
Well then.
unlucky.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
The Maria note keeps on popping up. Am I supposed to find her somewhere?
Say there.
The truth is,
Nah, Maria can't be accessed yet. Okay.
Really?
Well, there's nothing else for us to really do currently. We did most of the quests, and I don't think
All
there's
right,
any
then.
quests for us to be seen. I guess stuff is on sale right now, which is cool, but... At the top of the map, there's a beggar. Probably do that skill. Okay.
What is it? Oh, I am grateful.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she's damn private.
All right then.
Wow, you ill?
Oi there!
Hey, listen. That will be quite enough.
The activist woman? This?
That will be quite enough. Excuse me.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Gonna be tough.
Eloquence.
Happy to hear that.
Nice.
What's happening?
Take care.
I see.
All right.
Tongue-tied.
Well then.
Sure, let's go spend time with Brigitte.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
now then.
To walk him.
But
Listen.
hopeless. It's over.
Yeah, why'd you hate it?
In those days, it's a living hell.
Yeah?
Really?
just a fantasy.
No.
Why? Listen. Don't ever forget that.
Nice.
Therefore,
Nice. Thank you so much.
no pain can stop me now.
Scion skill increases the skill inheritance slots for the merchant lineage to 2. Improves the exchange rate at the mag exchange.
Even then,
Dirt for dirt.
you there.
That's...
I'm off.
So skeptical. You'll BRB, okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
No.
Welcome back. We had a little powwow meeting.
Say there.
I kind of want to go to Academia and I want to unlock Swordmaster for Stall.
Oh, I am grateful.
Oh, why?
Now, where was I?
Fascinating. Ah, how good of you to come. That is...
Oh, you need Warrior rank 20 before you can unlock that. I see. My bad. I misunderstood.
You'll come again, won't you?
Okay. Good for later, though. Ah.
What now?
Let's see. Let's raise another one of our skill points. That's the same for every archetype. Need the previous one at max strength. We could also grind a little, but no
Hey,
activities.
remember?
We could do more imagination.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Just do skills.
Close
Is
your
this not
eyes.
skills? This guy?
Now,
Thoughts?
how did I wind up here?
Imagination skill? Their skills do it. Nice.
What do you want to do?
Sure.
My thanks.
That's awful.
I see. fairies love you. Imagination
Alright.
and eloquence should be the ones you focus on for now because they're connected to social links you'll unlock soon. Okay,
Well then.
thank you for letting me know. Let's go see if we can get some eloquence.
It's time.
Say there.
What is it?
Alright then. Alright then.
God, I am
Oh.
grateful.
I see. Fair enough.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Alright then.
But
We can do imagination again.
Closure, eh? Oh, closure.
Oi there! Oh ho!
What do you want to do?
My thanks.
Yeah, you already told us this. Nice.
Alright. Well then.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty!
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone? Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know,
At least
shall
he's
we?
honest.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
My mouse is on the screen. That was annoying. My bad. Fred, you
I heard the
just came out with
announcement.
a metaphor
The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown
What the
sent
fuck?
and shall abide
Doesn't
by
G
them.
Fuel have
They
like lead in
conceded
it?
that one quickly. Though I suppose
I'm
it's a
pretty
hard
sure
thing
it's,
to
like,
deny, what with the
horrendous
royal
for
palace
you.
hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
That's not good.
Where?
You're kidding!
Already one.
Ridiculous.
All right then. All right.
Let's go!
Damn.
What shall I do? I'm just grand, innit?
Sanctifex.
Can I be the king? I certainly can be
Heck. You little bastard.
What? That's terribly unfair.
Where are we supposed to go? From Maria.
Fools, the unkind tale.
First, I do want to see if there's anything that I need to purify. Or I guess maybe I should wait for a rainy day. Grand Cathedral. We are supposed to go to the Grand Cathedral.
All right then. Go.
But
So foolish it arouses great...
What should I do?
What's going on?
Well then, if you say you'll help.
All right then. All right then.
Tournament?
No.
Oh wait, not here. My bad. But are there any...
Uh-huh.
No.
Tournament?
Crazy how many clouds
Alright
they get though? Sure they pay them an arm and a leg.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
This is
Now,
all right.
how did I wind up here?
going on?
This is all right.
What shall I do? Fools, the unkind.
Whoa! What's this?
Already one of them, too. Blimey. Oh, there. Until we meet again.
Help, feet.
All right then.
Help.
Well
Can I
then.
go in that little door over there? What should I do?
So
Hey, listen.
foolish, it arouses great...
Let's not.
All right, then.
Where's the Grand Cathedral?
All right, then.
Am I being silly? Just talk to more people in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Hey, listen.
Okay. What should I do?
No.
Foolish young tiny tale.
King?
I'll take the crown.
This is all right.
I'll wind up here.
What
in tarnation's going on?
Look at that.
Yeah.
This is all right.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hello there.
Oh. Let me see. She was just a little girl.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said,
so little.
A really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Foreshadowing? Don't worry, Marie. We'll be the king. Or maybe the prince will.
I think I understand the king's
I would
intentions
assume it's
now.
probably going to be our face.
Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
That's true. They would not acknowledge it unless if they could control it and it benefits them.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
It's kind of crazy how this is the book that the prince gave the main character, but the king's magic is essentially putting them in place. So I'm assuming the king and the prince both have very similar values. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Not really crazy because they're son and father, but...
With a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing
I would have expected
the
the
throne
king
right now.
to give this.
And this idea of competing for public support.
Is
Here,
it? Are we
sounds
sure
so
it's the king's
commonplace,
magic?
But the idea's thrown us all
doing
into
this?
chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but
Because the prince
it
is
sounds
asleep.
almost like the
There's
aim
no
of
way
the
the prince
king's
has
magic.
this much magic to do this.
You suppose there's some
No, it's
common
definitely
inspiration?
the king. but,
Still,
like,
I don't imagine this would turn out well in the
I don't
real
know.
world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides,
Yeah,
does a
it's the king's
decision
magic
made by the
doing
people
this.
guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Imagine if there's a way for us to measure.
Ladies
I mean,
and
we
gents,
vote
have you heard the news?
for
The
president,
curtain's
but
about to rise
if you
on
could
the
like
show of a
actually take
lifetime.
data on how
To
people
choose our
actually
new ruler,
feel,
we're going to give all
you
of
know,
you a chance
and
to
like
take
popularity
center
vote
stage
doesn't
in a show
really
of power
matter
for the whole
because we
kingdom.
vote by electoral college,
And we call it
right?
the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals.
But imagine if there was a way for us to
taking part in a
measure
variety
how
of
every
exciting
person
trials.
in America
First,
felt
we have the
and who they
exhibition
wanted
of the brave. Slay
as their
a monster
candidate.
plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Let's go. Would be
Stroll?
crazy
Why call us so
idealistic.
early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it.
Why didn't he just
wouldn't leave it
undo it
unprotected.
then, if he had the formula?
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
Grius.
A
Or
flyer
are they talking
for
about
the
Luis?
tournament
Luis
for
has
the
the
throne.
formula.
This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
Let's join the competition.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
It's theorized Luis has the
This
curse
could be
formula.
just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable.
But why would he have
yes?
it written down?
That's what
Doesn't he
Zorba
know
was
it?
saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
No point fighting my fate.
Your courage is admirable.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Very cool and exciting.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Oh, she's so cute.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us. We're looking to
Hi.
join the tournament for the throne.
We're the ones that
Be young, ain't
slayed
ya?
that monster.
Who's the kid? He with you?
Remember us?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
Nice.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Nice. What's the big one?
It looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa! You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, Didn't
kind of
you
looks
hear what it
similar
is
to
they're
the
actually
villain
looking for?
with purple
Oh,
hair.
of course. It's about whoever can bring in
He
the
also has a
biggest
character
monster head,
portrait.
right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly
It's
types,
probably too complex
not
to remember.
children play
The
acting.
curse formula? Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you
But
thinking?
the
Don't
mage
worry,
didn't have
I
a
know
piece
what I'm
of
doing.
paper.
We're
Or do you
supposed to get a
cast it
monster's head.
first? Like, how does
So
it
why
work?
are you going for a criminal?
In your head.
Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince
How would it
Hulkenberg,
work?
I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if
the
he's some
children
infamous
back.
criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oi, oi! No, thank you.
What a pleasant guy. Surely king material.
Let's focus.
Quest start. The old castle town kidnapper. I need to find and bring in Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in Martira. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture, and his true identity remains a mystery.
Let's call
This
it.
is courage.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Don't push yourself too much.
Now then.
Fancy it.
Hey! Yeah.
True.
Hello.
Gotta achieve our goals.
Well met, eh?
What nice people.
Good night.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me.
Yep, I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Promising returns. Maria's waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of strange and distant places we visit. Creative Coney Roast.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before. on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What a pretty outfit.
Juna!
Shoes.
Lady Juna!
I like her hair. I like the pink undertone. That's so pretty. So beautiful. She's so pretty also. What a good character model. She kind of gives that Pokemon Elite Four member.
Well,
Or is she
it's
the
time
champion?
to fan the flames.
With the long
Ladies
pink hair,
and
kind of looks
gentlemen,
like Mavis
welcome one
Vermilion
and
from
all
Fairy
to the
Tail. She
inauguration
also gives that.
The tournament for the throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues.
Looks like a Pokemon Sun and Moon character.
We kick off in the
Do you know
west,
who I'm talking
in the
about?
Pearl of the
Caitlin,
Coast,
I think
the
her name is.
Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
That's why he looks like
him.
The bad guy.
So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings,
you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Nice. Easy interest.
Just a sec!
Can you hear me?
Let's see.
Martia, Old Castletown. Okay. Nice.
Wow!
Oh.
They zoom in, yeah. We're
This
on
is
an
amazing!
airship.
I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this
Or
is a hell of a
ground
craft.
ship.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
He is a bit eccentric.
Neurus?
That's not a bad thing.
Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off
he
with
not
you now!
make it?
Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What
Did
ails
something
you?
happen to it?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's a perfect idea.
It'll help us stand
Makes
out.
sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by visiting more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around your way.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff to do on here.
Let's see here. And there's a campground. It's your... Which one?
What's this?
Also check pantry every day. Is this the pantry?
Got it. Got it.
There's... What I just clicked, the food storage. Oh wait, no, this is the pantry.
What's this?
Nice. Free stuff.
Incredible!
Hey!
You're really...
Damn.
What did it say? Not now, they're more... Oh. What do I need to do now? Didn't I do everything? Oh, I need to go the other ladder, maybe? No. Because we just went up this ladder.
All right then.
No, we go up the other ladder. Yeah, the stairs. There's a downstairs. Nice.
Now, where was I?
Play more.
This?
Hello?
Nice.
Spectacular.
Hmm?
You will continue towards your destination while spending time in the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help you improve their virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours.
Come on! Got it.
Increase my HP.
This? Understood.
That's kind of cool, though. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking deal to whip up some food. Ingredients. Nice. Nice. Nice.
All right then.
Let's read. Eloquence, yes.
What's that?
Reading is definitely one of the best things for sure to do on the ship. Yeah, it seems pretty good.
What are you talking about?
Pro for weak points.
Sure.
No kidding!
All right.
Nice.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminiscent about the journey with your allies. Give it a try.
Hey.
Imagination. Wait, you said imagination and eloquence, right? Okay. Then I'll do the stroll.
Now then. Speaking of,
If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them are miserable ends?
What's that about?
oh, I see. Then,
Maybe. Probably a lot.
All right.
Are we not vapid anymore? Still vapid, unlucky.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
true.
I knew it!
Well met.
Wisdom.
Well then.
Not right now.
Hey.
Courage.
I see.
Right now.
What's that?
relevance. Stare them down, pretend to cry.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. Not tongue-tied? Pause champ? Still tongue-tied, sad.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One
so
theory
pretty.
is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow.
That's
so pretty.
Certainly.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Creative mind.
Yeah.
How nice.
Hey there.
That's true. Maria would love that.
Huh?
What a nice gift. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Huh?
However,
All right.
Nice. Easy wisdom.
The
Such a
Gauntlet
beautiful
Runner
sight.
arrives in
True.
a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Nice. Hopefully a place with a lot of quests, a lot of people that we can inspire confidence in.
well met.
Nice. Spend your time recalling with Hulkenberg.
I see.
All right.
Nice. Do I get like bonding points for doing this?
Time
then?
marches on,
Or I guess
and
Mag
the
is
age
kind
of a
of
new
bonding
king
points,
draws
huh?
nearer.
Those are some big arms.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
God, I love anime cutscenes.
Must be nice
Yeah,
to fly everywhere.
they are really good. Top tier.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Should we help him out? I don't know if we... Well, we do want to get Luis's attention.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us
a question that's important to the
There
true
should be an
ending.
external runner phone out there.
Can you tell me what I'm supposed to say? So I can get the true ending? I'm not... I don't want to use a guide, but I do want to get the true ending. That would be cool.
Get into it now.
Basically, just kiss Luis's ass. Good rule of thumb. Okay.
Who destroyed the Grand Cathedral? Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Gotta cheese it up.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished. You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
I can't
Your
hit
petty
Godel.
ruses are
Okay.
beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you
guards.
truly
Okay.
are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Come forth, royal soul!
Fire! In the name, warrior!
What?
Soul, you gotta aim better than that!
What could you hope to achieve?
This is God's judgment!
Hard.
He knows we can't attack him. Come! He's toying with us.
Not this one. Oh, power of heroes!
I crush you!
Prepare yourselves.
By this power. Freeze!
Stroll!
I can't
they've
afford to
sapped
hold
your
back.
defenses.
I call upon royal power within! What are my options? Stepping back! Here!
I shall seize my chance. What could you hope to achieve?
Only a flesh wound.
Kneel before him.
Nice dodge, Hulkenberg.
Come at
like
me.
poetry in motion.
Come! I'll show you the essence. Mage! Lightning!
Stroll!
Know
they've
your
sapped your
I shall
defenses.
vanquish evil!
peasants.
Hack and slash!
Stroll,
Useless.
You gotta aim better than that.
Resistance is futile. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching.
Unlucky
For the sake of my
misses.
dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Get there!
This is nothing.
This is God's judgment. Sanctism will reign.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Everyone,
Stroll!
forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet!
From our provisions.
Stroll got
Cease
knocked
your
out.
resistance.
Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Let's try this.
I live to see another day.
Take this.
Only a flesh wound.
Kneel before him.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Sanctism will reign.
Why are you picking on him?
Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
No sense in... Oh, power of heroes! I'll destroy you!
Right!
I will fight with
him,
pride.
Hulkenberg!
This should work.
What's needed? With a single fist, I shape our future. Here!
That helped.
Insolent heathens. Sanctism will reign. Sanctism will reign.
Look out! Only a flesh wound.
Nice.
I won't lose.
That's awesome.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Here.
I live to see another day. Hold on. Let's try this.
Take this. This is God's judgment.
I might switch her back to the taunt.
Sanctism will reign. Don't
These
underestimate
guys
me.
just use AoE moves. That's
For
why
all
I
that
didn't.
we strive for! Shatter!
This
Worthy
can't
foe
be.
after all!
It's too early to go to his side.
This should work.
Now, what's the play? What are my options?
Warrior.
I'll cut you down!
Just take her.
Observe the enemy. This should help.
Sanctism will
Only
reign.
a flesh wound.
Oh, please!
Take this.
Too slow!
Dodge,
Damn
Hulkenberg.
it.
Like poetry in motion.
I won't hold back. Burn!
I can't afford to hold back.
Too slow.
You gotta aim better than that.
Sanctism is supreme. Take this.
Always misses.
Sanctism will reign. Brace yourselves.
Stroll! They've sapped their defenses!
It's okay. By this power. Ice!
You hit their weakness!
In the name of
That's your
justice!
opening, Captain!
This should work!
I stand with blade in hand! I'll destroy you!
Sanctism will reign!
This is nothing.
Take this! Damn it!
Stroll! They've sapped their defenses!
Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
In the name of
That's your
justice, I
opening,
call upon
Captain.
royal power within! Hack and slash! Too easy!
You gotta aim better than that!
Is everyone all right? Adjust the thing.
Useless.
Chance!
Yeah,
Take
night
this!
taunt's
Only a
pretty
flesh
good.
wound.
Yeah.
Take this!
Don't underestimate me!
Me! Ice! You hit their weakness!
State, are you
That's
prepared?
your opening, Captain!
Grim
I sprawl up! I crush you!
Go So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of Sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
We love
Like
Lord
Liddell,
Luis.
surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well,
is where you need to
well.
kiss Luis
Do my eyes
ass, join his
deceive me?
team.
Juna the
Ah.
songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Where are your supporters?
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then.
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
To help see the prince. To help you, Count Luis. This one. This is the one that really matters, I'm assuming?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Oh, damn and blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Any social links?
Oh,
Starting?
You two.
Intros?
Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
No, you know who who that other guy looked like? Not the bad guy in this game. It's the bad guy in Daybreak with the purple hair and the horns. I think he was in Daybreak.
That old fellow only showed me his
Or
find
no, maybe
once,
was it in this
but
game?
even
No, it
seeing
was in this
lit a
game
fire in
actually.
me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising
He had,
to
like,
the
the
surface.
purple hair,
And my
like,
tinkering
it looked like an
always
older
came
version
out marvelous. Some proper
of the
court
kid that
engineer-worthy genius. Something
with
about
Lord
it
Luis, that was the
utterly
chauffeur.
captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
New City Blue, gotta love that they were involved in that, true.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
Nice. Actually tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's see here.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
I need to
Now this.
put my dishes
This
away.
is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly. Okay. I'm ready.
What is everyone doing today? Doesn't show. This entire weekend, I've just been snacking. But I'm not mad about it. I feel like... Are you like the type of person where you just like to eat meals? Or small meals throughout the day? Because I'm definitely the latter. Okay.
Pleasure to see you.
I haven't saved in a while. You're right, I have not. That is a great point. Thank you. Holy shit, it has been a while.
Got a moment?
All right then.
Where am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
Right?
Nice. Stressed.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
More people missing.
Okay.
What were the gods doing?
All right then.
Now we need to go the other way. I'm so tired. I can stop.
What now?
Good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for playing this game with me. I feel like we made a lot of progress tonight. I feel like it was a good session. Was fun? Yeah, good night. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to see you, Gangfi. I hope you have a great night. See you soon.